Alright, so we're playing a little World of Warcraft today. What I'm doing is I'm kind of just unlocking like the heritage armors for all the allied races. I only have a couple left. Uh, Obviously this one's the High Mountain Torn. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything like in plan for this. I think we're just gonna like try to speed run level this fool. Yeah, and we'll just do some cool gameplay. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Yeah, nothing really in particular here. I got game time. They were doing some kind of promotion or whatever at the beginning of or end of June, beginning of July, where people could like send out codes that Blizzard sent them to get free game time. So I'm operating on free game time. And I was like, well, I don't really want to do shit. So what can I do? And I've always been a serious altaholic. Always just as many characters as I could possibly play. Yeah, I was like, why not? Why not get this done? One thing that I got done just in like the first week or so that I had free game time was I finished Lore Master, which was actually pretty cool. That was actually like a really big, I don't want to say a big deal necessarily, because it really wasn't, but like it was a big achievement. I played this game for like a really long fucking time. If you guys saw the WoW tier list, which I'll totally link, you'll know how long I've played, and it's always been like a passion, is the leveling and the altaholicism. So we're just gonna, I think we're just gonna do like a quick little, maybe not super quick, but probably like a multi-part, just like little gameplay series on this, and just leveling up to 50, getting the heritage armor, I think will be really nice. If it's enjoyed or you know, have fun doing so, then we'll do the other couple that I still have left. I still have I might actually only have one other one left. I believe I just have the Lightforged Draenei after this, who I have a priest that I started the other day. Got to like level 14. And then I swear I had one more. I'm trying to remember all the races now. I need to move mounting over. Yeah, who the hell was the... I swear I had another one. I'm trying to remember all the races now. Because there's the Kultirans. I already did Void Elf, Nightborn. You know what? Let's check real quick. Let's check. Just super quick. So yeah, I do. I have all of them except for High Mountain Tauren and Lightforged Draenei. I've like gone back and forth with who I want to like level as each one, but there's just some classes. Like I had a High Mountain Hunter, and dude, Hunter's just so goddamn boring these days. So I was like, Warrior. Warrior's been super fun to level. I do have a bunch of heirlooms. I do miss like old heirlooms. I'm excited to see those back in Wrath Classic. I don't know if I'm gonna get them all like I did way back in Wrath, but that's something I would like to do, is like I want to level one of each class in Wrath of the Lich King, so hopefully that will also probably be on this channel once the official version is actually open. I'm not trying to level them all on beta or something, and then I don't know. I want it to like actually count, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna grab some quests. We're just gonna queue as DPS, and in between queues, obviously, we're gonna do our thing, man. We're gonna quest. It's crazy how fast leveling actually is these days. Like, if you're looking to get back into the game, this is probably the time. Start leveling before the next expansion. Get whatever characters you want up. Get them some gear. Get prepped. Yeah, I haven't played a lot during Shadowlands. I played a lot early on. I like got all my characters to max level, but I already had them at max level from all the other expansions. So just the 10 levels, super easy still. But man, there's so much like busy work to do. It's not really super exciting stuff. So, but ow, son of a... My back has just been like fucking killing me, man. well, not even really, I guess, like my back, but like sciatica, and it feels like it's in like both sides lately. It's been really weird. Been super uncomfortable. I'm gonna go ahead and just like grab a Orgrimmar Tavern. May as well get some rep. Oh, look at that! Look how quick that was. That's also the other thing. There's a 50% Winds of Wisdom experience boost right now, and that's super cool because there's just a lot of people who are coming back to level. Like I said, this is definitely the perfect time to do that. So Qs are super fast, even for DPS. Typically, when leveling, they are kind of fast regardless, but they're so much faster. As you saw, I mean, that was, what, 2 or 3 minutes. If my my sense of time is decent in the slightest, it was. Alright, let's do this. Whoppa! Yeah, hits for some decent damage. I do wish I had, like, more, what's the word? More abilities. Like, I wish I had Cleave already, because then I could just, like, put bleeds on everything and then kind of just, like, AFK at that point. It wouldn't even matter. Oh, you guys want to kill everything? Alright. As you guys can see, I do have some add-ons if you guys are curious on them. I can throw them in the description or something, or in the comments, we'll see. I freaking love mixed scrolling battle text. It's a little cleaner. I like Blizzard's normal damage numbers, but it's kind of nice to see what does what damage. I think that's kind of cool. Let's see. So yeah, we're in. Is this Scarlet Halls? Yeah. So if you haven't played in a long time, this is the library mixed with Scarlet Monastery Arms. Why Armory? Holy shit, man. I've got mad like buffer brain today, dude. Like I can't remember words, I can't remember names, I can't remember shit, man. But yeah, this is library and arms like fused together. This happened in Cataclysm, I'm pretty sure, with like all the revamps and stuff. So, if you guys haven't played in a while, or you guys like strictly play classic or something, you're probably like, what the fuck? Like this looks weird. Yeah, they combine these two, and then they combine Graveyard and Cathedral. Still super fun dungeons though. I mean, they're shorter than they were, which is, I think, kind of the formula for most that they've redone, because, I mean, the dungeons used to be so long. And not always a bad thing, of course, but I like these. I like how these ones are now. They're kind of exciting. Jesus, 500 damage at this level. That's stupid. That's like my health bar. Oh, I didn't even actually put on my other heirloom gear. We're gonna do that. I do have shoulders. I don't have pants though, right? Yeah, I don't have pants. Do I have a cloak? I do have a cloak, okay. And then I don't have trinkets, I don't think. I'll do a Touch of the Void, why not? Anyways. Yeah, getting all heirloomed up. The only thing I still don't have, and that might be like my only other goal, depending on how long it takes me to level these characters to max. I don't think it's going to take very long, so I'll still probably have a little game time left. I think I'm going to try going for the, like, one of the heirloom rings. I think that would be fun. It's like the only heirloom I've never gotten. I've got most of the other ones and sets and stuff like that, so... Let's see. Just a quick heads up, because there is, when I do these longer, I guess, like playthrough series or whatever, the quarry was a little different because it was always like story development. This one, there's probably just going to be like a little bit of dead space. So I've got my music playing in the background. That is not just like, oh, I've got my music. Like, it's literally my music. So if you guys enjoy it, it's on Spotify. It's also here on the YouTube channel, in their own playlists. If you guys want to check that out, that would be super appreciated. It's just like nice music to like, I don't know, chill, study to. But yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling. I always like seeing people's names, but I don't know. I don't see any really good ones. That Huntard, that's just like a classic one. You know, poking fun at hunters, obviously. Still my favorite one that I've ever seen, and I've stolen a couple times, was Boner, which I thought was just like genius, because obviously it's Bowner. But I remember seeing that like years ago, and it just has stuck with me ever since. I was like, you know what, man? You're all right in my book. You are all right. This is one thing. The beginning is like both a little slow and fast because you do so much damage at like a low level, just the way the scaling and stuff works. But I also don't have as many buttons to press, and I kind of like having buttons to press. Ooh. That's not gonna... That ain't gonna kill. Oh, just kidding. It totally would have. Cool. One thing that does suck, if you haven't played in a while, this fool no longer drops the Ravager, which was just such a fun weapon. I'll probably end up getting that on quite a few characters when I go through the Wrath of the Lich King classic stuff, because it's just so cool getting those like random whirlwinds. Good times, man. Just... that's one thing that I do miss about like the older game, was just like certain on-hit effects and like flavor of certain abilities. And RNG isn't super fun to rely on, but I always loved like chance on hit items. I feel like they're super fun. Like when you see your effects go off and you feel like super strong for that moment, it's always really nice. What are you doing, man? I haven't seen a lot of people from Moonguard though, and that is a dangerous place. There we go. Wasn't super helpful, but it was fun to do. Makes me feel neat. Bro, attack. I'm right clicking. Do some stuff. Totally taking all of the gold off the floor. I love it. Just like, oh my god, why did I make gear and then not equip it? Anyways. Dude, I'm telling you, my brain has just been like super foggy. Like I woke up this morning and like things are pretty good. Slept pretty well. And then I don't know what happened. I like ran a quick errand, got home, and then just like started dying. And I've just been in like mad buffer mode since. Getting a little caffeine in my system, but I've been trying to avoid caffeine lately, man. It's not like super, obviously not super good for you, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just a guy. I like caffeine. I like all of that. It's all the other shit in what gets you the caffeine that's usually the problem. Like, I love Mountain Dew, but it's got a fuckload of sugar in it, man. Let's see. Yeah, dude, freaking arms hits pretty hard. That's kind of fun. That is kind of fun. I really wish we got heroic modes for these, for all of the revamped dungeons. Like even like RFC, like everyone, all of the new armor and stuff that they equipped the mobs with is like super cool. It would have been really nice to see. I don't know. It would have been super nice to see heroic modes for all of these, so like older content still stays kind of relevant. I know that's like a big thing for people, and there's just a lot of good old content that would be kind of nice to see. You just get so much experience, man. We'll see. Actually, let's see. Maybe they just want to do more dungeons. Get a tank. Damn it. Yeah, cool. This will be a super quick queue, I'm sure. Bro, my back is just killing me.
You mock my pain.
Life is pain, Highness. Anyone who says differently is selling something.
Dude, I love The Princess Bride. Such a good movie. I still wish there was like some type of mini game or something you could play on here. I get it. Why not? Like this. I feel like Flight Paths used to be used for reminding people that they're human. Like, hey, go eat. You know, go to the bathroom. Stop being such a fucking loser. But you know, even to this point, we haven't fully learned that. And I gotta be honest, I'm okay with that. I think it's kind of fun still. We will do this. We'll go through our toy box. You guys can see some of the cool little things that I got, and we'll try to find some that we'll throw on our bar. I don't understand why my right bar. This happens a lot where the right bars just kind of go away, and it's like, nah, I kind of want them showing. Also have this on the bars so you can like quickly sell things. Dude, torrents are freaking huge, man. Does remind me though, I've been seeing like a lot of the art and stuff for Dragonflight. Some of the changes that they're doing are pretty comedy. The character models and stuff. They look pretty funny. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I'm not like a super huge freaking graphical snob like some people, but I think it's really funny still. Sometimes the outrage is probably the funnier part, because it's such a little thing to be like outraged about. It's like, hey, at least they're trying something, they're changing some old things, so you're not looking at the exact same thing for 20 years, which is actually why I like Cataclysm. You see this thing? One of my favorite zones in all of Cataclysm. It ruined my, quote-unquote, ruined my old favorite questing zone, being the Barrens in general, but split it in half. There's a gigantic lava scar through it. It's sick, man. Sweet, Gnomragon. See, this is another example of a dungeon that got so much better when they kind of shrunk it down. Like the fact that they give you a slow fall device in the form of that parachute so you can skip a bunch is just phenomenal, because it's really not this is one of those dungeons where it's really just not that fun to have to run the entire thing. It's a gigantic dungeon. I remember trying to run it back in the day. I played Horde though, so it was a little harder to do this. It was like before you know about like the Biggaboi teleporting, which was kind of stupid when I look back on it, because like that section of Stranglethorn Vale is like a level 40 zone, and I know there are like ways to... Are they gonna make me eat my words right now and be like, hey, let's run the whole fucking dungeon? I think that's exactly what they're doing. Anyways, well, that's fine. It's content, I guess. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Biggaboi teleporters, so like Horde players could get to this dungeon easier. Like that area was like level like 40 to 45 if I remember right. Damn, 641. What's up? And I know there was like a fast way of getting there from Ratchet, take the boat over, and like it's safe, but it was still just so weird that it was such a high level zone for you to finally access that teleporter. And at that point it's like, well, I don't really want to run this dungeon anymore. Like back then there wasn't even like transmog or anything like that, so it's not like you would want to go back and like look for other gear. It's just, yeah, it's just kind of a weird thing, but I don't know. That's just me. See, this is why I don't like doing the full dungeon. There's events like this. You see how slow this little fucker's running around? Like, come on, hustle up. Let's get through this. We all know we're just gonna like blow through this stuff anyway, so I don't know why we're dragging it along. You can collapse everything. I will be honest, I just never paid attention to that. That's cool. Open up the screen a little bit. Look over here at the tunnel wall. Yeah, it's Vominos, man. We're gonna murk these things pretty hard.
Hello, sinner.
I do think... I don't even know why this popped in my head, but I do think we're gonna play some Left 4 Dead on the channel here shortly. I re-downloaded it recently, and if you guys don't know, if you download it off of Steam, it comes with like everything from Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, all the DLCs, the full campaigns, the original campaigns, but it's all on like Left 4 Dead 2, so you just access it from one game. It's so sick. That would be a game I would love to like see either remastered or at least like ported over to like modern day consoles. I'd love to play that on PlayStation. And I know Back 4 Blood exists. I played it like the week it came out, and holy shit, it was such a... like most games these days, it was such a shit show. The servers were garbage. I'd disconnect every 4.5 seconds, couldn't play with anybody. It was a mess, but modern gaming for you, I guess. See, this is one thing that I would like them to change. Not just in this game, but like games in general. Like either dialogue skips or like have the speed of things be based off of like your clear time. So instead of like them being on like, oh, they're going to spawn, you know, each wave is going to spawn 15 to 30 seconds out from the other one. Like no matter what, even if you kill them in like 2.5 seconds. It's like, no, how about it like starts their spawn time based on that. If you clear it, you know, if you clear it in 2 seconds, it'll immediately start the next wave. And then if not, then yeah, sure, it can be 15 to 30 seconds out. Like if you suck for some reason, then it'll be like, ah, all right. But like that happens obviously in this game a lot. Like if you do transmog runs, you're like wading through dialogue and like a lot of raids and stuff, and it's like, dude, I don't want to. Like, I know so much of this game these days is like, go, 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 but it's like, this dungeon existed 20 fucking years ago, man. I don't need to hear you talk. I don't need to see that. Yeah, that's me being selfish, though. I know not everybody played 20 years ago. I get it. Doesn't make me feel any better. Damn. Anybody else? We still doing this? Anybody else? You see what I mean? Like right now, like it's not done because I'm pretty sure a boss comes through here eventually. But did you see how long it took those guys to spawn? Even though, like, it should have started the timer. So I'm like, oh, they already cleared it. All right, cool. Throw more at them. And I get some of that is like for gaps, so you can like recharge mana and health. But like, that's not really an issue in modern day. Like even close. It hasn't been an issue in modern day since Wrath of the Lich King, I think, was like the last time you actually had to like really pay attention to your mana. Maybe Cataclysm. I don't remember all the finer details of Cataclysm, but I don't remember ever going like or anything, so.
Now you can know everything in the world, sport, but the only way you're finding out that one is by giving it a shot.
Yeah, Grubbus. Let's see. I'm gonna hamstring you. I don't know why. I just wanted a button to press, to be completely honest with you. $256. Killing. Oh, and he actually gave me stuff. Too bad. It's kind of better, actually. Yeah, I'll put it on. That's fine. A necklace. Oh, cool. I don't have that sword somehow. It's kind of wild. That's like the most basic sword in the world. I'm pretty sure I've seen like 83 of those in the Barrens while questing. Okay, thank God we're not doing an actual full clear. He just really wanted to... What the hell? I have never noticed that before. There's like chests. What the hell? That's kind of cool. I don't know how I never noticed that before, but... Anyways. No, don't. We don't need to kill him. Oh, Hunter probably didn't dismiss his pet. I've been seeing that a lot lately. That's still something that exists. If you don't dismiss your pet, they'll go run all the way down to your route and then pull the dungeon. It's pretty great. Obviously, the threat is so much less these days. I don't think I've wiped one time. No, I did. That's a lie. I have wiped one time in Modern WoW with a Hunter pulling everything. Kill faster. Any day. You see what I mean? Like, arms is a little slow. I don't have a lot of stuff to press. Damn. Still killing pretty quickly, though. Can't complain too much. Okay, you want to go that way? Okie dokie pokey. Whatever you say. Good luck, everybody else. Yeah, come on, dude. What's up? What's good? I didn't get to execute. Feels bad. That's still unbelievably satisfying, especially on like a low-level warrior. You just chunk for so much damage with execute. Yeah, the last class that I leveled was is a mecha gnome, is a warlock, and dude, I didn't realize I would like playing a warlock, but I really liked playing a warlock. I was destruction for most of it, and Chaos Bolt, dude, just hits so freaking hard. But I went Affliction for like the last, like, I don't know, 10 levels maybe, and Affliction is a blast, dude. I don't know what it is. I have something for damage over time stuff. I don't know what it is. I wish I did. I wish things were more effective in a lot of games. Like, I play Borderlands, and I wish like elemental builds were a little more you know, high stakes, but so much of it is like just kill things quickly, and it's like I kind of like the idea of killing things quickly by like rotting them, you know, using damage over time and just like watching their health very quickly chip away. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. We'll see if we ever get, you know, something different with that in the future. But until then, I have stuff here on WoW, so yeah, I don't know what it is about, like, because like I've got friends and family who have played this game, and all of them have like one character. They have one main character, and they do everything on that one main character. And I don't get it. Like, there's definitely some type of like serotonin shot when like when you level. There's just something so satisfying about it. But I don't know how you can just play like one class. Like, even with multiple specs, like I feel like there's not enough variety, you know, on how things look or how things feel. It's like, especially like I mean, everyone's different, obviously, but like I would never be able to play like a Death Knight all the time. They're so goddamn slow. They have like no mobility. It's like they have some really cool like class fantasy and stuff, but they're just so goddamn slow. And then like modern day Hunter is just like the most, it's like golf, dude. Just like if I'm gonna play a Hunter, man, I'm taking a nap. There's no in between. Like, I'm not gonna be impressed by a Hunter doing something cool. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, like, what did you do? I was sleeping. I missed it. Charge. There we go. Taking a while there. Electric Justice. I wonder what he actually sounds like. Dude, I haven't played WoW with sound in a long time. And that's not even because I hate it. I don't like loud noises. And there's some jarring ones in WoW, but I mean, also that, and usually music is kind of nice to just listen to in the background no matter what you're listening to. Add some actioniness to it. But if there's one thing that's stayed pretty consistent with WoW, it's the art team does really well, and then music does really well. Oh yeah, I don't have a cooldown on execute anymore. That was that level 13 thing. Oh hell yeah. Leave a little parachute here for you. So nice of them. Wait, what? Can I not loot the parachute? Oh, I already did. So yeah, I swear I've played this game for a while. I just, what's the word? I'm dumbass? Yeah, there we go. That's probably it. I like how this guy's name is Face. Never noticed that before. Never bothered to read his name. Got you, fam. It's a leather belt. Let's do it.
You know what skeeves me out, Phoebes?
What?
That car down there has moved so much. Like it was built in a factory, you know, like on a production line, and then it was like shipped, like here.
And like then this guy drove it all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. But all that time, like for years, or for like, really for like decades, really, this one tree has just been sitting in this one place, not doing anything until tonight when it like stopped the car.
Yeah.
Okay, so this car is always going. And that tree
If you guys haven't seen this movie that this sound clip is from, it's American Ultra.
Like it's just been stopping
It's fantastic. It's a
years until
dope
tonight when
action
it hit
movie
something that it didn't want to keep
with
going, and it
just
was
a
like,
surprisingly deep
no,
little speech here.
you're stopping too. And then this tree that has never done anything is fucking like destroying this beautiful, like really beautiful and fast moving thing. And
Why are you crying?
because Phoebe, like, am I that tree?
Hey!
No.
See a hunter pet.
No.
You just see them all coming.
You're the car.
Uh.
You.
You were not.
Hey, it didn't disappoint. I mentioned it earlier, now you guys get to see it. See? Hunters still do hunter things. Or in this guy's case, huntards still do huntard things. Forget to dismiss your pet and you pull a crap load of the dungeon. Kind of nice though. I mean, we're gonna kill them all because, like I said, it's not exactly a huge threat anymore, but still fun to see. Fun fact, this was the very first song I ever made. I was really, really, really proud of it. And I still really enjoy it. I do need to do like a little quick search to see how I can like get the Spotify music to pop up down here in like this bottom left corner. Perfect slot for it, because I know that there is a way to do that with the little pop-out player, but I just haven't cared to add that, mainly because like it's my music and that's all I'm listening to. I did have some other tunes playing on my League videos, but I also explained those, so I guess it doesn't really matter. You just look in the description, you find out, oh, this is what he was listening to. Cool. But that's a big thing I like to do. I like to show people music, so these are the adventures of Biggaboi, and I think we'll probably end this part after this dungeon. I don't know how long I've been recording for, but I believe it's been about 40 minutes. I don't want to go like 5 hours long. I could easily, but I kind of like the idea of splitting it into parts, so I'm gonna play with the add-ons a little bit. Probably keep that like where it tells you your abilities are ready, but probably get rid of like the loot and stuff, because it takes up a lot of the screen. I'd like the screen to be like a little clearer. Although I'm playing on a pretty small laptop screen. I think this is a 16-inch. I'm looking at upgrading like a monitor where I can just like plug in an HDMI and then I have a bigger monitor to play off, because I think that'll give a better picture, because I don't think anyone, like, they watch on their phones, which makes sense, but I don't think anyone watches on this like size monitor. so it's probably going to look better with whatever you're viewing on. The final chamber. Meckinger. I always just said Meckinger. Mecgineer thermoplug. Okay. I don't like sounding words out. That makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. That just doesn't sound right to me. Oh, here comes that boy. Oh, cool. The hunter's doing things. Nice. Good for him. Good for him. You pulled half the dungeon, but at least you're killing the bombs. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, if you guys have any curiosity on playing WoW and just like feeling the game out again, this is probably a good time to do it. Because you can just level some characters so you can remember how to play all your characters if you haven't played in a while, or you just want to get back to the game and maybe have something fun to do in the meantime. The levels, love it. Yeah. We're gonna get sudden death. My attacks have a chance to allow me to use execute. That is what I really want, because that is a great fill ability, is to just slap this shit out of people with executes. Damn, and I don't have this shield either. That's kind of wild. We'll get the one that sells for more. We'll thank everybody. And then we'll leave group. We'll see where we're at. And then I will more than likely... Yeah, well, once we get to the Southern Barrens, I'll get started in the Southern Barrens area, like grab the first quest, and then we'll cut it down. That'll be part 1. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have like any plan with these. I think just kind of showing what the game's like now, leveling. It's super simple. I mean, so much of this game is like, hey, get involved in like the end game. But I love leveling, man. It's like I said, you just get like the shots of serotonin whenever you see yourself level. Brings you back to the old days when, you know, you would level and you'd say ding in guild chat, and then everyone's like, yeah, dude, congrats, that's so fucking sick. And I don't know, just takes you back, gives you some good, you know, some good energy, some good vibes. So yeah, what we're gonna do... Wait, where's my... What the hell? My vendors are gone? What the heck? I've never seen that before. There is supposed to be... There they are, see? What the hell? That was so weird. I've never seen that before. It's never glitched like that. Okay, go away, little hammer. Yeah, they were just like not there. It's like, alright, we know you spent a shitload of money on this, but we're gonna... They're striking, man. And who can blame them? Have you seen gas prices? Something really cool about this, especially for new characters, is you can just get these 14-slot bags after like 2 dungeon runs. As you can see, I have more than enough gold. And now I don't have to run all the way to the auction house. Oh my god, I did forget to do something. I meant to turn war mode on. For those of you who don't know or haven't played in a while, whatever it is, I don't want to just assume everyone knows what's going on in the game and that they played recently, so I'm trying to like fill everybody in. There's this thing called war mode. Oh, I can't even turn it on yet. Wait, why can't I turn it on? Okay, some things are just missing. Anyway, there's this window that'll pop up right here. It'll fill in this empty spot right off your talents, and it's PvP talents. And you get a max of 3 of them, and you get a bunch of different skills, and they only apply in PvP content. However, what you can do is you can turn on war mode, which is essentially like flagging yourself for PvP. There are no more PvE or PvP realms. So you just flag yourself for PvP, and you'll see other people who also have war mode on. And what war mode does is it gives you a little bit of a bonus to your experience. If your faction is like the overwhelming favorite, you know, there's way more horde, I would only get like a 10% increase, but I mean 10% is 10%. And then if your faction's like super outnumbered, then I think you get up to like 30%. It's pretty crazy. Also what's cool about when you have war mode on is those PvP talents you get, which are, like I said, skills that can only be used in PvP content, like when you're throwing down with other players, BGs, arenas. You can use out in the world. It's considered, even if I'm just fighting some random mob, I am flagged for PvP, so they consider it like PvP content. So there's some people who get like some crazy abilities, like shamans, elemental shamans. They get an ability called Elemental Lasso, or Thunder Lasso, Lightning Lasso. Like I said, man, fucking brain is buffering. Anyways, yeah, it's a 5-second channel. It does damage like every second or two. Like good damage, like really good damage, and it stuns them for the entire duration. And it's a PvP skill only, but when you can use it out in the world, like it's unbelievably easy to solo content kind of as it is. But if you get like a tougher, higher health mob, it's just you just hit Lightning Lasso and you pretty much kill it. It's insanity. So you get some really cool stuff with your PvP talents. Before we get started, I'm gonna finish killing these guys, and I'm gonna get to the first little base of operations out here in Southern Barrens, and then we can we'll end this this episode, I guess, this part. And when I come back, I'll hopefully have war mode enabled, and I can show you a little more hands-on and kind of how things work with that instead of just explaining it. Oh, does this not actually get me all the way? Okay, well, I'm going to turn this in. I'm going to accept these quests. And I'm going to have to go back down into that area anyway. That's like a little questing area. So I'm going to go to the base of operations first. And get the flight path and get ready to fly back to Orgrimmar. That's one thing I do hope they change. You can only turn war mode on in Stormwind or Orgrimmar. You can't do it in any rest area. Like, I can switch my talents anywhere, but I can't turn on war mode. It's kind of... That's kind of a huge... that's kind of a huge downer, if I'm being entirely honest. So... Anyways, one quick thing. You guys saw, I just, like, clicked on this person who gave quests, and it grabbed all the quests. If you guys don't know, Azeroth Autopilot is, like, the greatest thing in the world. Unless you're like a huge lore buff for every single quest, it just automatically accepts quests like that. It's super helpful. So yeah, we'll end here. This is part 1. I have no idea how long this series will be. There's sometimes where you're just like, this was a lot of travel with dungeons, so there's sometimes where, like next episode, we're just going to be questing and dungeoning, and we're going to level really fast, so it should be a little more exciting. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Like, sub, share, comment. Let me know if you're currently playing, and if you are, let me know what your favorite class is. All right, I'll talk to you all soon. Much love.